Good afternoon, everyone. So last week, a question was posed in one of the Facebook groups I'm part of about how is your industry letting its clients down. So today I wanted to talk about how I think outsourced HR for small businesses potentially lets its clients down. And the first thing I wanted to talk about was overcomplication. So there are bits of employment law that are complex and that you would absolutely want to take expert advice on, and I don't want to oversimplify anything, but as a general rule of thumb, a lot of HR does boil down to common sense, and if something feels really wrong and uncomfortable, then the chances are it's wrong from a legal perspective as well. In a small business, you absolutely don't need an employment handbook that looks like an encyclopedia. You can have conversations with people, you can deal with situations as they arise, you can develop policies as they go on. You don't need to try and anticipate everything from the outset. Simple, jargon-free language is always the best way to go. You want people to understand that the documents that you put in place and the structures you put in place to help you manage your business actually do that, instead of frightening people. So, overcomplication is the first one. The second one is tying people into really long contracts. There's a very well-known outsourced HR provider out there whose standard contract is 5 years long. And if you don't give 6 months notice that you want to cancel it, then it rolls over for another 5 years and you're stuck into it. I don't know many small businesses that would want to be tied in for that long. My contracts are much shorter than that. My standard retained contract is for a year, but I'm just as happy to work on an ad hoc or project basis. I want to be as flexible as possible for my clients. And I just think deliberately tying people into those long periods feels a bit wrong and unethical to me. The last one is not having enough face-to-face time with their clients. I'm all for providing remote support when that's appropriate. Part of what I do is being available by telephone and by email whenever my clients need to talk to me. But a big part of what I do and why my business is called Face-to-Face HR is spending time with that business in person and getting to know them. I will always spend time in my client's business and visit them regularly through the course of the year. If they want more time, again, that's something we can talk about as and when. There are large providers out there where your standard you'll get an annual visit from your HR consultant to talk about how things are within your business and how well can you really understand what's happening in a business when you only see them once a year. I certainly wouldn't want to do that. So that's how I think the outsourced HR profession can let people down. There's overcomplication, too long contracts, and not enough time face to face. And if you are looking for some support that's different to that, and you want somebody who will be in your business personally and will be as flexible as possible, then please do get in touch and we can have a chat. That's great. Thanks very much. Bye.